The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Nashville.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Hey, out.
On the ground with Hill to begin the drive.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Nick Folk for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Throwing is Jackson. He's got a man. Complete.
Look at the big fella go.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 68 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Levis on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
1st and 10. Here's Levis. And brought in downfield by Burks.
Touchdown! Traylon Burks, 37 yards.
And the Titans are once again back in front.
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Levis will try to throw for the 2.
It's complete. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they look to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number two, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They go play action with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 13 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. A toss left, Henry.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Levis
buying time to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10.
Henry up the middle. Fights through it and running with power here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Levis to throw it. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal. On the double. Let's go.
Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches, and then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Now Folk for the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 23 yards the final tally. Play action. Now Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On second down, Jackson.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got him